known as White.
My country people,
The delivery company is in
this
Mustafa. So
thing when this woman talk for this Brekete family, the thing weak me. We have seen a lot of this kind of issues. And why am I bringing this video for my fans all over the world to hear what this woman is saying?
So he was working with that company.
It's for you to be conscious over everything that you are doing. Everything is not all about money. Be vigilant. Because some people will just set you up, and at the end of the day, those people that push you to do that thing you have done, you will not see them again. They know that what they are trying to push you to do is a problem. But because they cannot present themselves there, they will now use somebody to go there to bring that thing for them. This our sister you are saying, her husband is in Dubai, and the husband found victim of a life imprisonment for the crime he did not commit. Secondly, on this video, what I want to talk about is that the way they are maltreating our people in outside the country, when they come to this our Nigeria, we don't maltreat them like that. I don't know why they always maltreat Nigerians as if they are nobody. One thing I've come to realize is that in life, that Nigerians, they are able to withstand anything that they see because they just want to make their money and go. And most people have seen it as a threat, that Nigeria are a threat to them. And that is why they are being bullied or buying Nigeria in all different countries. And when they are in our country, we worship them as if they are gods. Why is it like that? I want you people to listen to what this woman is saying in Brekete family. Stay well. Please, after watching this video, I will encourage every one of you to drop your comment down below. Please share this video. Share this video if this man can be vindicated from this crime that he did not commit according to his wife. Thank you.
He said no. They now said, go and call who owns the load. He said the person that owns the load asked me to pick the load. Before I go into this, him and the person that owns the load, they both bargained 320 dirhams for him to pick up the load. So my husband told the reception that the person that owns the load asked me to pick the load. So the reception told my husband, tell the person to send us a mail that you will be the receiver of the item, and that this item is going to go through custom in case there is any contraband. My husband said, okay. He dropped his phone number with the reception. He told her, I will be going to Dubai. If the load is ready for pickup, call me. I will come and pick it on my way. So my husband went to Charger. As he was coming from Charger, he picked his passenger. He went to Dubai airport. When he was even coming from Dubai, from Charger, the reception called him that the load is already ready. The load is certified to be picked. My husband said, okay. So when he was coming with his passenger, one Adama is a Ghanaian guy. My husband had that guy as a passenger when he was going to Dubai to pick to Abu Dhabi. So my husband stopped with the passenger in Dubai airport. So he entered and went to the reception. So the reception told him the load is about 25 to 30 dirhams thereabout. My husband gave the reception the money. So after giving the reception the money, he was waiting for the load. The reception told him to wait. So my husband said, hope no problem, because it was like the reception was delaying to bring the load. He said, hope no problem. The receptionist said no. Where my husband was standing, custom officer came, and they took my husband to another room. They were interrogating him, asking him, are you the owner of the load? He said no. Who owns the load? My husband showed them chats with Fenico Alfred or Mofeni, the person who gave him the passenger, the number of the owner of the load. He showed him. He showed the custom their chat and the voice message when Fenico Alfred or Mofeni was saying the load now full stuff there inside. He even showed them the message between him and the owner of the item. There was nothing like there was nothing like them saying it was something else that was inside the load. So they informed my husband that this load you came to pick, there is narcotic substance inside. There is weed inside this load. So they told my husband, things like this happen a lot, where they send people to come and pick up this kind of items. So my husband told them, I'm willing to cooperate with you people. I'm willing to take you people to where the owner of this load is, because he's waiting for me. I'm also willing to show you the person that connect me to this person, because the owner of the load, I don't know the owner. It is the person that connected me to the owner. The person is my friend. He told me it is full stuff that is inside the load. They told my husband not to worry, that they would do their job, that it is their job. They went to my husband's car. They saw a passenger in his car. They brought the Ghanaian guy. When the Ghanaian guy got to my husband, he was not asking my husband, guy, what thing happened? He said, the load I came to pick, they said there is weed inside the load. When they were talking, one of the custom officer came in. He brought a purse. He was not asking my husband, who was this purse? The passenger my husband carried, before they brought the purse, before they brought the passenger in, they asked my husband, who is this guy? My husband said, it is someone sitting in his car waiting for him. That was the response my husband gave to them.
You didn't tell them the person is a passenger?
No, it is illegal for anybody to use a private car to do Uber in UAE, because Nigerians, they do that to survive. Because of the visa ban, no company gives them employment. So they use that as a means of livelihood. So my husband did not tell them that the person is a passenger. According to my husband, when he called me on Thursday last week, he told me, he said that the person is someone sitting in his car waiting for him, that the person has nothing to do with this item he came to pick. While they were talking, then one of the custom officers brought a purse. He was not asking my husband, who was this purse? The Adama said he's the owner. He now asked my husband, do you know he smokes? My husband said, no, I don't know him too well, and I don't know if he smokes or not. And the policy of my car says nobody smokes in my car. Then I asked Adama, you smoke? He said yes. You smoke weed? He said yes. They arrested both of them and they took them to detention. They've been in detention since January 26. They've been adjourning the case. Anytime because they normally they don't appear in front of the judge. They use Skype.
Virtual.
Yes, they use something like that to speak. So when there was a time my husband raised up his hand so that he can talk to the judge. The prosecutor told my husband that he should stop wasting his time, that the judge will not answer him. So on the 29th of this January, a verdict was made that the passenger my husband was carrying, the passenger was discharged and acquitted, and my husband was sentenced to life in prison and 500,000 dirham fine. The name in the load does not belong to my husband. The number in the load does not belong to my husband. The address in the load is not my husband's address. Initially, when they were doing the investigation, they said it was about 620 grams of weed that was found inside the item. But during the sentencing, 41.600 grams was added. And then my husband does not know the owner of the load from Adams. It is Feniko Alfred Omofeni that called my husband, gave him the contact of this person. Feniko Alfred Omofeni has been hiding. He has changed his number more than 4 times. People who call him will not pick. He has blocked a lot of people. He was telling me he does not know the person. Later he told me he knows the person, but he knows the person from far. He and the person, they are not friends.
Have you been recording your conversation with him?
Sorry, sir?
Have you been recording? You don't record your talk with him?
I did not know I would be here. If I had known that this matter would get to this point, when I was talking to him was before the sentencing. Okay. I did not know that I would ever be here. And then, sir, there is somebody, Feniko Alfred Omofeni, has done this same thing too. The person, as I speak, is in Nigeria. They call him Tony. They all worked with my husband in Arabia Taxi.
Is the Tony ready to testify?
Yes, sir. He is ready.
Bring Tony for me on Wednesday.
Okay.